I am so excited to announce this. The Filament Friday E-Leveler 2 module. It's the upgraded version of my original E-Leveler module. I'll explain it all on today's Filament Friday. This video is sponsored by PCB Way. This video is also brought to you by the generous donations of my Patreon supporters. 18 months ago I developed this, the E-Leveler module, to help me level the bed with a little electronic device. And then I made a video about it, and it turned out it was pretty popular. A lot of people wanted to buy it, so I handed it off to my son. He handles all my business stuff like this, and he did a great job handling this, but he came back to me and said, "Dad, we need to improve some things. There's definitely things we can do to make this better." So we went to work, and this is the result. The new E-Leveler 2 module with many improvements over this. The first thing we did is replace the battery holder. These plastic battery holders just do not hold up. Based on warranty returns and customer feedback, the little plastic tabs could break during shipping, or if you dropped it in your shop or on the bench, sometimes it would break and the battery would pop off. So instead of this, we went to a metal battery holder. This is a surface mount battery holder. We tested this thing, threw it against the wall, dropped it on the floor, real drop tests, and made sure that this thing was strong. So it's a major improvement over these plastic battery holders. The next thing we did was replace the switch. Now the switch itself had great characteristics, low hysteresis, very quick switching, so it was perfect for that on-off transition without delay. But it was a through-hole device that we bent the leads to make it surface mount, and also they discontinued it. During post-COVID, they quit making the switch, so we had to scramble and buy a bunch just to maintain production. So we needed a new switch. Well, we found a surface mount switch with even better characteristics, 4-point contact, so it's even stronger than the original. It works great. Next, we improved the LED. If you have really bright lights in your shop or sunlight coming in, it could be hard to see the transition with this LED from on to off. So we went to a super bright surface mount LED and put it behind the end cap. So now, even in the bright lights of my studio here, you can see the transition from on and off. The little dot appears and disappears real clearly. From there, we did some cosmetic changes. We went from sharp, pokey corners to nice rounded corners. And also, I switched to my favorite color, red, versus the standard green circuit board. We added the logo into the silk screen, and at my son's suggestion, we added arrows to show you which direction to turn the knob. So when you have this on the bed, you know which way to turn, left or right, to move it up or down. And actually, it's really handy. I didn't think anything of it at first, but he doesn't do a lot of 3D printing, and it really helped him. After I've seen it on there and used it a few times, it is very handy, especially for someone just getting started. In addition to all this, we added a QR code sticker on the back. If you scan this with your phone, it'll take you right to a video to show you how to use it. So if you loan this to somebody or somebody gets it without the instructions, they just scan that and they can learn how to use it. We also have some really nice packaging now, and E-Leveler is now trademarked. That way you know you're getting the original and not some crappy clone. We also include a Filament Friday sticker and an instruction card with step-by-step instructions on how to use the E-Leveler 2. On the instruction card, it also tells you where you can download the G-code files to run the E-Leveler 2 on your machine to make it automatically stop at each corner. And we increase the delay time at each corner to give you more time to adjust. And despite how simple many people think this design is, we went from the original design through many iterations to make sure we got everything right. So in the end, we could have it automatically assembled. That way we're not hand soldering things together, and you get a much more reliable design every time. And we couldn't have done it without the help of PCBWay.com. If you're interested in making your own electronic products, check out PCBWay.com. You can get low-cost circuit boards, $5 for 10 pieces to do a sample. You can even get assembly services for a very low cost. And if you need CNC machining or 3D printing or sheet metal fabrication or even injection molding, they offer those services too. And you can get instant quotes right from the website. For example, a circuit board, upload your Gerber files, tell them the features you want, and you'll get a quote on how much to produce it. So if you want to produce electronic products, check out PCBWay.com. So if you're looking for a tool to help you level the bed, even if you got auto level, many manufacturers recommend you level the bed before you use it for the first time. I showed that in a previous video. So if you're looking for a tool, check out the E-Leveler 2, the latest version from Filament Friday. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Thanks for sticking around for what was kind of a commercial, but I was so excited to share what's been going on behind the scenes with the E-Leveler 2. But if you want just my regular videos, check out what's popping up over here. And if you want to see more electronics, let me know in the comments below.